You know, I was reading the story of Job the other day, and I know that all of you know the story of Job. Job was a man who had it all. He had wealth, fame, and a family, and cattle, and he was a very rich person. But one day, Job was struck with a lot of tragedies. He lost all of his cattle, his sheep, his camels. All of his servants were killed, all except one. He lost all of his wealth, and then finally Job himself was ridden with sores on his body. I'm sure that Job questioned. In fact, if you read the Bible, you'll see that Job questioned God, whether he really loved him, or whether God really loved him, or whether God was really there. And even his friends, his so-called friends, would come around and just shake their heads at him, And his wife, who was supposed to love him till death, just told him, why don't you just curse God and die? But through all of this, Job's answer was, the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. We all go through trials. You might be going through a trial yourself. We've heard of all these people who are sick. And the trials that they're going. These are Christian people. I know these people. But they're going through trials themselves. But I'm so grateful that we serve a God today that doesn't see on our level, but sees above us. Yes. He knows what's happening. He knows where we're going. He knows the trials that we're going through. And you can trust in Him. And I just believe in Him today. And there's a song that we're going to do today. And I just want you to worship the Lord and to listen to the words. And it simply says, but God. So that's the words we sing.
Still I could not see, so dark was the mystery I faced. Who could I find to come bear this with me, to roll back the clouds for one day? In search of some answers, I talked to my friends, just longing for loving advice. But no one I talked to knew where to begin, for they were as helpless as I. But God sees it so clear from His throne. You wonder just how long this will last, and your gleaming faith has now grown so dark, and you ask Him, Lord, when will this pass? The voice that once praised Him now calls through this tears, and He questions, Lord,